I think that Bitcoin Core 30 is a very good release. The controversial point appears to be the change in the up return limit. And in my perspective, this is a benign change. The main argument for making this change is that people who are putting data on Bitcoin are currently financially incentivized and by reliability incentivized if they want the data to be available directly in this transaction to put it in payment outputs instead. Putting data in payment outputs brings us things like stamps, and they just tend to live forever in the UTXO set. The UTXO set being the minimal state that a node needs in order to be able to validate transactions. This is perceived as a bug in the incentives, and we do have a garbage bin for data on the standard transaction types, which is the up return output, currently limited to 83 bytes. By increasing the size of up returns, hopefully it will be reliable enough and slightly cheaper than putting it into payment outputs, and at least people put it in op return instead of payment outputs. There's a widespread misunderstanding, I think, that this mitigate use of witness data, inscriptions, and so forth. I think it is not that related to inscriptions at all, but inscriptions are also a reality of the network right now, and it is a standard transaction right now to put up to 400,000 bytes into inscriptions, making a field explicitly created for storing the data a little bigger. I shouldn't say a little, significantly bigger, but still smaller than what is allowed in inscriptions. While it is also more expensive, means that we're hopefully only enticing the people that would have put the data in payment outputs instead to put them into up return. And instead, where people were using inscriptions before, they would continue to use inscriptions. I don't think we will significantly change the up return use here. If people decide to have another funny scheme where they put data in up returns now, there might be an overall slight increase in data until that hype also tapers off. But putting data in up return is computationally unproblematic because literally the first opcode says all of this is not going to be a valid UTXO. This will not be spendable, and we don't have to check, does it have valid signatures? Computationally, up return is very cheap to validate. We don't have to put it in the UTXO set because we know it's unspendable, and people can write to the blockchain already. From the technical perspective, I think up return is the most benign way of inserting data in the blockchain.